for the match game, Hollywood Square, our win from Love Boat, Fred Grandy. From Scarecrow and Mrs. King, Martha Smith. McLean Stevenson. Michael Winslow. Edie McClurg. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Square's our Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
Our kind of people. They're here.
Right. You know, John was just saying while we were waiting to pub, you know, this board is wonderful here, and everybody thinks it's a big mechanical giant. And when we make our entrance, tell them what happens, John.
There are two guys back there. They pull
on
ropes.
a couple of ropes.
They pull
and
ropes like this, one from either side.
You thought it was
Yeah.
a big mechanical thing, didn't you? You're wrong. Anyway, nice to have you here. And you're going to join John and me now in a brisk round of applause as we say, hello, stars.
Hi, Stars.
What you guys look like when you come out?
Say again, Fred.
I just started this. You guys, when you come out with those two microphones, you
Yeah.
look like you're running a relay race. You look
We
like
are.
you're passing batons back and forth.
Here, you're on.
Thanks.
Everybody ready? Michael, how are you today?
I'm fine.
You're what? You sound sick to me.
I'm all right, baby.
Oh, that's not your normal voice. Are you ready to do this thing?
Yes, I'm ready, except someone else has my tall chair. I'm so short that I...
Do
See how
we have a
short
chair for
I got a
people
short
with
chair here.
short torsos?
Gene,
What?
I'm sitting in it.
You're sitting in her chair? Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Very short chair.
Is your... All right, now wait a minute. Well, let's get this thing straightened out here now. We
There'll be no
can't
game
have a
today.
guest
These
here.
contestants
You're a
don't mind
star,
it.
remember, and we don't want you to be uncomfortable here. You take this one?
Yeah.
Is this hers? Did I hurt you? Yes. All right.
Fred.
Is this all right now? Wait a minute, your wheel is crooked here. You got blacks? Oh, and that'll
When do
never
they
come
bring out
off.
the dinner?
Oh, that's indelible. That's indelible. Oh, where'd you get that?
It's inedible.
I thought it was yours.
No, that's John Bauman's. That's not mine. I've got mine here. What are you doing here? I don't know either. Let's say hello to our two players over here, Cynthia Watson and Jan Saichi. Welcome. Now, let's find out about Cynthia.
Well, I moved here about 7 weeks ago
From
from
where?
Minneapolis,
Minneapolis.
Minnesota. Sure.
Wonderful place.
And I own my own business, tinting windows on cars and office buildings.
Would you like to do my apartment?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. No, we don't have time now. Good luck to Cynthia. And Jan, tell us about you, please.
Well, I live in Rosemead. I
Yep.
have 2 children, and I'm a volunteer coordinator for Crippled Children's Society.
That sounds wonderful to me. Congratulations for that. Good luck to both ladies. Now, here in the match game, you'll have 3 opportunities to match as many of the restless ones as you possibly can. And the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner to go on to challenge the returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. I'll push the button and reveal the 1st round questions. Cynthia, you won the toss. You go first.
B, please.
All right. Let's see what we have here for Cynthia.
Gene,
What?
excuse me.
Yeah.
Is there somebody here that will take this stuff off my pants?
Blanche, maybe the wardrobe lady will do it, but Pickering won't take it off, and that's what they use in the wardrobe department here.
Where is Pickering? Who is
Pickering is a
in Pennsylvania, isn't it?
very volatile fluid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you
It's
were
like a gin.
Dry cleaning
Used to be
department.
in
Yes.
wardrobe. It's the other.
Yes. No, the only thing you can do is send that out to the dry cleaner and tell them it's indelible pencil. That's the only way it'll get off.
If you send it out now,
Very
we'll be
difficult.
back by the end of the show.
Yeah.
You're not going to stand up, are you?
Yeah. All right.
Come on, this is no
All
better
right,
than the
here
chair
it is.
routine.
Harold said, I'll never go on another blind date. They told me she looked like a Hollywood star. I didn't know they meant blank. Never go on another blind date. They told me she looked like a Hollywood star. I didn't know they meant... Here we go. Cynthia, I'm going to read it to you again because I'm sure you've forgotten it by now. I know I have. Harold said I'll never go on another blind date. They told me she looked like a Hollywood star. I didn't know they meant blank.
Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller. Phyllis Diller. All right. She says Phyllis Diller. What do you say, Michael?
Well, I was kind of taken for a loss for that particular question. When you said star, it probably meant... I said billboard.
A billboard?
Yeah.
Aha.
Don't ask me.
Got it. All right. McLean?
I put down your basic lassie.
Yeah, that seems to be the basic response. Lassie would be it.
Lassie.
All right. And you with the barking dog. And you didn't think of Lassie, John? They told her she looked like a Hollywood star. I didn't know they meant...
I was torn between Lassie, Rin Tin Tin, and Mr. Smith.
Those
said Lassie.
Those are all the good
Those
answers.
are basic answers.
Right. Martha, what have you got for us?
We're in the animal kingdom. I have King Kong.
King Kong, another good one. Right.
I think Phyllis Diller looks good. I said Lassie, too.
All right. So, there it is. Now, Jan, let's see what round A question has for you. Charlie said, there's something wrong with my TV set. You can see two commercials at the same time. Hey, take a look. Mr. Whipple is squeezing Ronald McDonald's blink. Watch yourself at all times. Okay.
Shorter.
She feels taller. All right. I'm going over here to Jan now. Michael, you ready? Charlie said there's something wrong with my TV set. You can see two commercials at the same time. Take a look. Mr. Whipple is squeezing Ronald McDonald's blank.
Burgers.
Burgers. Really? Are you a timid lady, Jan? Is that the only answer that occurred to you? No, what's the other one that occurred to you?
I was going to say burger buns.
Burger buns. All right, we'll find out what they said over here. Michael, what did you say?
Well, Gene, how are you?
I'm all right. You know, when he talks to me that way, it means his answer is rotten.
Oh, I don't think so. Well, it depends on which part of that particular chain's food is rotten. I kind of figured McNuggets would be.
All right.
Oh, you've had them.
Ronald McDonald's McNuggets.
Makes you wonder, who is it, huh?
I had him, who was it that squeezed what?
Mr. Whipple is squeezing Ronald McDonald's...
Big Mac.
Big Mac. Okay.
Right.
Oh, hey, that's one for Jan. There's a Mac. Okay.
It's been so long.
I know. I've forgotten where we were. Hello there. What have you got?
McBuns.
McBuns. All right. Mr. Whipple is squeezing Ronald McDonald's what?
She's just not raunchy enough for the room. Buns.
Buns. Were you afraid to say buns, Jan?
No, burger came first and then came buns, so I thought I'd better go with
the
the first.
buns do come last, don't they? All right, Martha.
Nothing raunchy
Wake up,
about
audience.
Buns.
Buns.
I did burger buns.
I was more technical. I said Sesame Street buns.
Sesame Street. All right.
Sesame seed buns.
Yeah. So at the end of round
Otherwise,
one...
he'd be squeezing his Big Bird. Why get into that? Can't say that on TV.
We'll be back for round two in a moment or so. Right now we have this for you, if you please. Now we're ready to go on to round two. Here's the set of round two questions. Jan, you're ahead, so that means you have to go first.
I'll take B.
All right, you've got it. Everyone except McLean will play. Sam the surgeon said, I specialize in heavy-duty operations. Yesterday, I took a chainsaw and performed a blank on King Kong. Do you understand me? All right, now we're all set. And we'll come over here to Jan. Who was that? Oh, that's Now, wait a minute. Suppose this were a tree. Let's hear this chainsaw starting up and the tree falling and all that. All right, Jan.
Can you do an encore of the cat in the blender now?
Sam the surgeon said, I specialize in heavy-duty operations. Yesterday I took a chainsaw and performed a blank on King Kong.
An appendectomy.
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 You're really timid, aren't you, Jan? Now, Jan, you're going to be surprised at how many people up here are going to give as their first choice your second choice. Michael?
Well, I kind of figured such a very highly tuned technical instrument would be able to provide. Nancy Reagan had one, if I understand. Facelift.
A facelift?
Yes.
That would be difficult. All right, Edie.
Mrs. Reagan, yeah.
What?
Well, they didn't want any more little King Kongs running around, so he had a vasectomy.
A vasectomy. That is very painful imagery to me. A vasectomy performed with a chainsaw. John, what do you say to this?
But lest we not forget, perhaps the unkindest cut of all.
Is
a
a
circumcision.
You said it. Did those thoughts cross your mind, Jan?
No.
No? Oh.
She's just too clean
All right.
for the room.
Hello, Martha, darling.
Hello. I don't know a lot of surgery, but I picked appendectomy.
Appendectomy. All right, Jan, you're up to 2.
Would you really go to a doctor named Sam the surgeon?
Sam the
This is like
surgeon.
Black & Decker, proctologist, right? You're going to go to something like that. I'm with John. Circumcision.
All right. So we had 2 circumcisions, 1 vasectomy.
Well, you only need 1, Gene. If it doesn't take, you don't do it again.
Oh, all right. So now let's see what
You
we
got a
have for
second opinion when you had yours, right? Okay.
Cynthia got a little catching up to do. Let's see what happens. Betty said, I just saw the world's worst Benji movie. It's called Benji Gets Blank. All right, the upper tier is ready. We're waiting for John and Martha. John, Martha, Martha, John, Martha,
Please, you're distracting us and we're stupid.
Gene, what's the title of this music? It's really catchy. It's wonderful. I've been listening to it here while Martha's thinking.
Let's spice it up. Let's get some rock and roll, man. Let's
Get
put
the
some
Count
rock into
Basie
this
band to
thing.
do the theme.
Can't hear it now. We don't have a title. We don't have a title for it. That might be an interesting contest. Name the music on the match game portion of the match game Hollywood Squares are. Here we go, Cynthia. Betty said, I just saw the world's worst Benji movie. It's called Benji Gets Blank. You know who Benji is, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
The dog.
Oh, okay.
She should get partial credit for that.
Benji gets a social disease.
Benji? Really?
Just trying to read our minds.
You think any of the dingbats are going to say that?
They're getting pretty wild over
They're pretty wild? She's expecting you to say something wild.
Something wild?
Wild, Michael.
Okay. First, I got to understand. You got to set this up. Benji's a very small dog.
Right.
And most of the parts that are given to villain dogs are usually very large dogs. So what you'd have is...
Eaten. Benji, oh, dear me.
Oh, he's sick.
That would be very bad for Benji, wouldn't it?
Well,
I tell you, the letters you're going to get this week from just Cleveland Amory, Doris Day, and Pearl Holloman alone.
Gretchen Weiler and all those
the
people.
cat in the blender, and then the
Yeah.
dog eats the dog. It's going to be something. I don't
No,
think
we're only
anybody-
funning. We're not.
rock and roll in the
We
match.
love animals.
It's dog eat dog out here anyway.
I understand. I put down. I don't know. This could be fleas.
Benji, it's called Benji Gets Fleas. It would make him very uncomfortable.
Because it's boring. It's good. It's boring.
The typical network standard. What are you talking
Please,
about?
social disease.
What have you got?
Benji gets drunk.
Benji Gets Drunk. That might make an interesting movie and a terrible one, too. John, it's called Benji Gets...
Yeah, because we're looking for the most boring Benji movie, right?
World's worst Benji movie.
World's worst.
It
yeah,
could be
okay.
boring, anything, yeah.
Okay, so I have a boring, terrible answer. Benji gets a flea collar.
Yeah.
And it took all that time.
It took all that time, yeah.
It's hard
So
for me to
far,
be
we don't
boring.
have a social disease here, Cynthia. What do you say, Martha?
Well, I said we have killed 2 cats and a dog this week, and I really think it's time to speak up for Benji. Benji just got bored.
Benji got bored. Okay, Fred.
Now, we assume that he's just making a big feature, right?
Right.
Maybe he's working porno. I said he might get spayed. By Sam the veterinarian.
All right. So, Jan is ahead at the end of round 2, continues to remain in the lead. Round 3, the final round, right after this. Over the third and final round. Bing. Jan, you're still ahead. You have to go first.
I'll take Alpha.
Alpha. All right. You got it, Jan. Alpha says.
You bet.
Seymour said, I just went to a very strange deli. I ordered a tongue sandwich, and it blanked me. Strange deli. You don't play McLean? You don't play McLean? Right. Okay, we're ready now for Jan. Hello, Jan.
Hello, Gene.
Seymour said, I just went to a very strange deli. I ordered a tongue sandwich, and it blanked me.
It licked me.
It licked me. All right. Good answer, I think. Hers, don't you?
I agree.
Hi, Jan. How are you? Fine. Don't be mad at me.
Well, French licked.
All right. Licked is one. Okay, it's Jan's up to 3 now. And Edie, what have you got for Jan?
Oh.
Licked. Okay. We're up to 4. Need 2 more. Ordered a tongue sandwich and it licked me, according to her.
This time, I went back the other way. I said French kissed. Oh, so close.
It is close because technically, well, no. All right. Martha?
I matched.
Oh, you did?
She's not even playing.
That's what happened to McLean's pants.
I may be the only person here who came to play. I said licked.
All right.
I wanted that.
We got it.
Now that's good.
Now, Cynthia, you need 5 to tie and 6 to win. Okay. Do not be faint of heart. It can be done. Everybody at the track meet knew that Rudy, the relay runner, was a real klutz. They could tell because Rudy had a baton sticking out of his blank. That's how klutzy he was. You must write a response because you have never matched her, you see.
Right. What's the question again?
Oh, yes. Everybody at the track meet knew that Rudy, the relay runner, is a real klutz. They could tell because Rudy had a baton sticking out of his blank. If you can't think of one quickly, why steal one from, what's his name? Hello. All right. Here we go. Everybody at the track meet knew that Rudy, the relay runner, was a real klutz. They could tell because Rudy had a baton sticking out of his blank.
His mouth.
His mouth. Yeah. It was wonderful having you on the show. We're going to send... Oh, only kidding. Now, you must match 5 out of the 6 to achieve a tie. It's... All right, Michael?
Well, I kind of figured the only place she could possibly... Now, come on. Wait a minute. I figured the only place you could possibly stick one of those things would be on the elastic band of your jockey shorts.
On your jockey shorts. Now, you got to match everybody else, and let's see what happens here.
In keeping with sleaze, scum, and bad taste, I said sticking out of his shorts.
Out of his shorts. All right, so that means Jan wins the game. Come on down, Jan. You stand right here alongside me. I'll get back to you in a moment or so. I've got to say goodbye here to Cynthia Watson. It was a pleasure to meet you. We are going to send some gifts your way. Cynthia Watson, many thanks for being on the match game. Goodbye. Congratulations to you. Time now to switch to Hollywood Squares. We're going to bring on 3 more celebrities. We are bringing on the rest of the set now through the magic of stagehand muscle power. And I'm going to change places with John Bauman, the host of Hollywood Squares. Lots more excitement coming up here. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Gibson's Variable Speed Washmaster. Automatic washer designed to save time and energy, plus matching automatic dryer with AccuDry system for energy-efficient drying power furnished by Gibson. Now, it's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares Hour with from Clapper John, M.D., Charles Siebert, Karen Witter,
love us. What did we do? Welcome to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. And with me, I have Jan Saichi, rhymes with Tai Chi. She has just survived the Match Game contest. She's now going to take on a returning champion in Hollywood Squares. But first, we also have to say hello to three brand new celebrities, Karen Witter, Charles Siebert, and Jay Leno. Charles, or can I call you Charlie?
Yeah.
You like Charlie, don't you?
I like Charlie. That's fine with me. Yeah, thank
How
you.
are things on Trapper John MD?
Terrific. We're in our 5th season, going strong, looking good. Going to go for a long time. I'm going to have 3 kids in college next year. I need the show to run a lot, so watch, folks, please.
Okay, good to have you here. Ready? Let's get into action. Here we go. But first, let's play a bit.
Yeah. Right.
And we will meet our defending champion once again. Her name is Diane Hydorn. Yesterday, we collaborated, actually, you and I, on amassing $23,200 for you. Not too bad.
No, not at all.
Now, have you got any thoughts as to what you might do with $23,200? If you don't, these people might be able to help you out.
The first thing we're going to do is buy an VHF so we can video record this, so we can always have it.
Well, you probably...
And then we'll spend the rest.
Yes.
Definitely.
I was going to say you'll probably have about $22,000 and some odd dollars left. Okay, you may not be done yet because it's time now once again to play Hollywood Squares, and we're going to play it until you hear the time's up bell. Now, whoever is ahead at that point is, of course, our winner. Goes on to play our super match for up to $30,000. And our first game is worth $100 plus $25 for every square that either of you captures. Our champion always gets to start, so Diane, pick a star and let's go.
Fred, please.
Okay. Fred Grandy. Who stayed together longer? Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, or the Beatles?
Oh, come on, man. That's just an opening question because it's easy, right? The Beatles stayed together longer. Everybody knows that. Now, well, hold it. You're talking about total time, or you're talking about just each time? Because Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor were together twice, right? Uh-oh. What are we going to do about this, judges?
What do we think? Is it total time? Is it both times?
It's the first marriage and the original Beatles. The original Beatles.
It's the first marriage in the original Beatles. Did you get that?
I got it. It's the Beatles.
Diane, he says that the Beatles were together longer than Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. Agree or disagree?
I'm going to agree.
It was Richard and Elizabeth. The first marriage, 10 years versus 8 years for the Beatles. No, you should have disagreed. What does Fred know?
We must have had a trial separation in there that I...
Jan gets the first square and $25.
Sorry.
That means Yoko.
Jan, you're on the board. Now, make your move.
McLean.
Yes.
McLean.
Yes.
According to the Cosmo Report on Sexuality, McLean, who is more likely to go to bed with a man on a first date? A 20-year-old woman or a 30-year-old woman?
Draw from your vast knowledge and experience, McLean.
No, I'm just running this through the old computer. I'll have an answer for you. I happen to know. I read this article. And I was shocked to learn that a 30-year-old woman would go to bed with you sooner than a 20-year-old.
Well, that's because they get tired easier.
Jan, McLean says a 30-year-old woman's more likely to go to bed with a man on the first date. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
A 30-year-old woman it is. You are right to agree, and you get another square.
Did you see her face?
How old are you, Jan?
Just over 30.
Okay.
All right, Diane, pick a star.
Karen to block, please.
You get this, you block. You miss this, Jan takes the first game. Karen Witter. Complete Woman magazine says this is one of the 5 most promising careers of the 80s. Should you become a masseuse, a secretary, or an embalmer?
Is this for women primarily or for anybody?
Complete Woman magazine,
As
it's
opposed
women,
to Partial Woman magazine.
Yes.
So we have a masseuse, a secretary, or an embalmer.
Right.
Well, I would say because of the rapid decline in life in the 80s, the death rate is going up. I would say it was probably be an embalmer.
To block Diane, she says that an embalmer would be one of the 5 most promising careers of the 80s. Agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
It is a secretary. You're right to disagree. You get the square and you block. Good go. Okay, we're going to hot game 50 to 25. We'll be back to complete it right after these messages. You'll be back too.
Stay tuned for more of the Match Game at Hollywood Squares Hour. to John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Thank you, Gene Wood. And we're back in the middle of our $100 game. Jan has 50 so far, 25 for you, Diane. Take a look at the board. Jan, it's your turn. Pick a star.
J.
All right, Jay Leno. Between the ages of 20 and 44, who is more likely to be overweight, women or men?
Between the ages of 20 and 44. Let me see. My wife is on a diet. My wife is on probably the most popular diet in the United States right now. The I'm not eating, I'll just have a bite of yours diet. Are you familiar? I lost about 30 pounds on that one, so I would say women are going to be more trim than men. Men will let themselves go more.
Jan Jay says that women between 20 and 44 are more likely to be overweight.
No. I said it the other way around. I'm sorry. I'll say women will be more trim. Men will be overweight.
More trim. I'm sorry. He says that men are more likely to be overweight. Agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
Women are more likely to be overweight. So you are right to disagree, and you get the square. These funny jokes, you know, they throw me off. Okay, Diane, pick a star.
Gene to block, please.
You missed this one. Jan takes the game once again. What burns up more calories, Gene? An hour of playing Frisbee or an hour of making love?
That's easy. See?
No, it's not.
Yes. You mean for an hour?
Yes.
You can't last an hour, you wind up playing Frisbee, I guess.
For me, it's easy 1 hour. For you, it's difficult.
What a guy, what a guy.
But you warm up by playing Frisbee, don't you?
That's right. Well, no, the thing is, see, most people don't make love properly. If you do it properly, it's 325 to 350 calories. Because, you know, your cardiovascular system is rapidly accelerated. And,
What do you do, put electrodes on or what?
Just skip the demonstration, okay?
Yeah?
And now listen to this. Now, here's a guy making love. Listen to this heartbeat. Now, listen to this. Here's Now listen carefully as to how much faster the heartbeat is when you're playing Frisbee.
See what he means?
You're on.
Well, according to that authority, which opinion I reject. No, I suppose, you know, Frisbee just involves tossing it back and forth, and that really doesn't get your pulse up as much as proper lovemaking would. So I'll say lovemaking.
Gene says that an hour of lovemaking burns up more calories than an hour of throwing a Frisbee.
But he's
Agree or
talking
disagree,
about spread
Diane?
out over the week now, you understand.
Agree or disagree to block, Diane?
I'm going to disagree.
An hour of throwing a Frisbee burns up more calories. You are right to disagree, and you get the square, and you block.
I don't believe that.
Not the way I do it.
But you should have a glass of wine first.
Okay, Jan, your move.
I'm going to go with Edie to win. Okay.
She blocked you one place, but she didn't block you here. Edie McClurg, you want to have a remarkable child.
Yes.
Play Frisbee for an hour.
Which
It'll
of
end
these
up
will...
looking like a dog with a little hanky around its neck. Yes, go ahead.
You want to have a remarkable child, Edie. Which of these will cost you more? The average stud fee of a prize bull or the sperm from a Nobel Prize winner?
I don't particularly want to have a bovine child. But I, as a matter of fact, looked at one of those catalogs for stud bulls one time. I was visiting a dairy farm for the day in Vermont.
Kind of a slow weekend, huh, Edie?
And they never heard of you. And it costs more for a stud bull than a Nobel Prize winner.
Jan? Edie says that the average stud fee of a prize bull is higher than the price for the sperm of a Nobel Prize winner. Agree or disagree to win the game?
I agree.
The average stud fee of a prize bull is higher. You are right to agree, and you win the first game. Wow! for you, Jan. 50 for Diane. We'll be back with another game worth $200 altogether right after these messages. Which will it be, the stud bull or the sperm bank? That earned you $200 so far, and the lead in our game, Jan. You're doing very well, but Diane gets to start the next one. Pick a star.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Okay.
Mr. T says that in about 5 years, he's going to get out of show business and do what he really wants to do. What is it?
Well, I've read in one of the gossip magazines that he wants to open a restaurant. And when he's got enough money to build the kind of restaurant he wants and hire the people he wants, he's going to open a restaurant and quit show business. Okay. And give up show business.
Yeah, you bet
forever.
People won't send the wine back.
Miss Diane, Gene says that Mr. T's going to open a restaurant. Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
He's going to become a minister, he hopes. And you were right to disagree, and you get the square and $25.
That wasn't very convincing. Wow.
It's just that he's got enough money already to open it.
In the restaurant.
Jan Saichi, pick a star.
I'll go with McLean again.
McLean, you're at the dinner table with some friends. Is it okay to pick your teeth with a toothpick, or is it a better idea to excuse yourself and do it behind closed doors?
Pick your what? I'm sorry, teeth?
Your teeth with a toothpick.
Teeth with a toothpick.
As opposed to what?
I know. Just, 'cause see, I read a lot, John. I have another life. And I read this, too. I think I read it in my dentist's office. It was in Reader's Digest. It was a magazine. Probably, I think it was a 1972 issue. He had some new stuff there. May 1972. It is better to excuse yourself from the table than to sit there and pick your teeth with a toothpick. Not only manner-wise, but for your teeth, because periodontally-wise, you can hurt yourself.
Jan, McLean says you should excuse yourself and pick your teeth behind closed doors. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
You should excuse yourself. Yes, you were right to agree, and you get the square. All right, Diane, pick a celebrity.
Martha, please.
Martha Smith from Scarecrow and Mrs. King. According to Working Woman magazine, Martha, if you want a raise, should you make a lot of noise about it, or should you just quietly do the best possible job?
What's the magazine? Working Woman magazine?
Working Woman.
I've been getting that for years. Working Woman. Let's see. I think that it's. Yeah, okay, I remember. No, it's better not to make a lot of noise. It's better to just do your very best. Am I doing a good job?
Very good job. Diane, she says you should just quietly go about your job. Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
You should make a lot of noise about it. You're right to disagree. Good playing, you get the square.
I agree.
Jan.
I agree.
Pick a star.
I'll go with Fred de Block.
Right. You missed this one. Diane will take the game.
A lot of pressure here, huh? Let's play for a Michelob Light. Really put the
Fred, your bedroom is freezing.
What?
Your bedroom is freezing. Which of these will give you...
wasn't high enough.
You're going to love this, Fred. Which of these will give you more heat?
Tossing a Frisbee.
Better than that.
My bedroom is freezing, which will give me more heat.
Right. A 75-watt light bulb or Martha Smith?
Yeah, but plugged into what? Wait.
Put this under your tongue.
Which will give me more heat?
Mm-hmm.
75-watt bulb. Of course, I have AC and DC current, so it's... Well, now, wait a minute. Come on, it's...
Think about it.
We're talking about BTUs per second. You're the scientist around here, Gene. You must know about this. I'm going to say that...
No sound effects.
I'm going to say a 75-watt bulb.
Jan, he says that a 75-watt light bulb will give you more heat than Martha Smith.
Because I assume I'm holding it.
Agree or disagree to block?
75 watt.
I'll agree.
Martha Smith would give you more heat. No, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets the square and wins that game. The fact is, okay, I'll explain it to you. The fact is that a person gives off as much heat as 2 75-watt bulbs.
Wow.
Wow.
If not one 150-watt
wearing
bulb.
a red dress.
After playing Frisbee.
Okay, Diane.
James Watts a 30-watt.
You have won that game, and time is up. That means with $325, once again, our winner is Diane Hydorn. She forged into the lead just at the last minute. Congratulations. You know where to go. Over there with Gene Rayburn. Get ready for another shot at the big money. And Jan Seibert. We are really sorry we have to say goodbye to you. It was a close game. It was a close game. A lot of kibitzing. But you are leaving here with $225, and you made a great run at it. And our thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares.
Thank you.
And now, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, John, congratulations once again to Diane. Second time up here. She knows what she has to do. We'll do it after we come back with our 9 celebrities. We'll have a go at the big money after this.
Now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much, Gene. Once again, we're up here with Diane. She's quite familiar with this operation.
Gene, yes. I hate to be a pain in the you-know-what.
Yeah, but
Back
you
to
are.
my pants.
Oh, your pants.
The stain
no, wait a
that we got.
The stain is still there. Hold on just a second. We've got a remedy for that. May I have the remedy, please? Thank you. McLean, do something for me. Step over here, please. Right over here.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, come over here. Come over here. Now, wait a minute.
Right there in the disco platforms would be good.
Where? No, we can't do it there. Step over here, McLean. Walk this way. McLean, walk this way.
Look, if I walked that way, I wouldn't be wearing these pants. But I think that they could get it.
No. I've got the solution here. No, step over here, McLean. Get down there into that well, and I'll hand you these pants. You slip those off and get these on, but you have to do it quickly because we got to have a go at the big money for her there. Just unzip your fly there and get into these pants.
If you don't have a series, can people yell at you like this?
No, don't come out that way, McLean. Just jump right into those. That's it. There's one leg. And there's the other leg.
This guy's got rough looking legs.
We do that chair business again to cover.
The color is a little flashy there.
You've been playing football.
But, at least this will be very good. Okay.
Celebrity responses are edited out.
Just step down here and let's just see what they did for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shoes on. Wait.
Nice.
Hey.
Well, now listen.
Hey.
You know, we were under a lot of pressure. We couldn't get your size, McLean.
I know whose pants those are. Those are Jabba the Hutt's pants you wearing.
I really appreciate this.
McLean, you were never lovelier.
That's great.
I know the wife will believe this. The stain, she wouldn't believe, but she will buy these.
Okay. Don't let go, McLean.
God, I can see Pittsburgh.
Those are Jabba the Hutt's pants, man.
All right, Diane, here we go. Here in the super match, Diane, you can win up to $30,000, and let's begin. We polled a recent studio audience, said write down your best answer to this. It's Teddy Blank. Remember, it's $1,000, $500, and $250. Any 3 of the 9 stars can help you. Whom do you want?
Edie, please.
All right.
I think it's Teddy Kennedy.
Teddy Kennedy, that's 1.
Michael.
Teddy Roosevelt.
All right, 2.
Karen.
Teddy Bear.
Teddy Bear. So you have Kennedy, Roosevelt, and Bear. And now the choice is up to you to choose one of those or give us one of your own.
I'm going to go with Bear.
You want Teddy Bear. All right, we'll find out if Teddy Bear is up there and where it is. Let's take a look at the $250 response. Teddy Kennedy is there. That was given to you, all right, by Edie. The $500 response says Teddy Roosevelt. Well, you got 2 out of the 3 they gave you so far. Let's see if Teddy Bear is up on top. Go. Yes, it is. Congratulations. Well, again, Diane, you got $1,000. Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star you pick. And remember, each star has the number, a 10, a 20, or a 30, and we'll multiply your winnings here, $1,000, by whatever number you choose. And we hope you get the one that has a 30, because then you'll be playing for $30,000. Which star do you want?
I'm going to go with Fred today.
Fred Grandy. Grab that tab and pull it upward, and let's reveal your number.
Okay, I'm grabbing my tab right now.
There it is, a 10. That means you're playing the head-to-head match for $10,000. A good sum. All right, Fred, you'll write your response to this. This will be verbal for you. Good luck to you. Here it is. Toxic blank. T-O-X-I-C. Toxic blank. Well, Fred made up his mind very quickly. And now it's up to you to match him for the $10,000. What do you say, Diane?
Waste.
Toxic waste, she says. Well, that's a subject that's on many people's minds. There are problems in this country with toxic waste. They're trying to solve the problems, and I would have thought of it right off the bat. Fred, did you think of it?
You know what I thought of?
What?
Toxin is a poison, right?
Yeah.
So I thought poison. And as I was thinking poison, I wrote down waste.
Aha! There's another $10,000. Right. All right. She has $34,525. Congratulations to Diane. Good for you. We'll be back in a moment. Hurry back. We want to find out which star had the big 3-0. Would you please reveal the numbers right now? Who had it? Jay Leno had a 30 for you. All right. Thank you, stars. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow. And you have a chance to increase your winnings from $34,525 to even more money. Join us tomorrow for the match game Hollywood Squares Hour.
Hollywood Squares.
I'm sorry, Fred. Really. Join us tomorrow. Goodbye. So long, friends.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar's 10-inch color television, ideal for the bedroom or kitchen. It offers a high-contrast picture tube, customatic tuning, and an earphone jack furnished by Quasar. This is Gene Root speaking for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production.